Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am doing an unboxing and review of the NIKE Zoom Turbo 2s. So these are a running trainer which have got the Zoom cushioning and React sole. And I've been after something that's going to help with my flat feet and when I'm running on a kind of a hard surface. Especially when I'm not running on a treadmill, I find that I need something which got much more shock absorption. And if you're flat footed, you'll know what I mean by that. I generally wear functional shoes which have got kind of a zero drop. Whereas this, I needed something with a bit more shock absorption. So I'm going to unbox these and show you what's inside the box and what these look like. And then I'm going to wear them for a few weeks and let you know how they feel and what they're like for someone like myself, which has got flat feet. I got these from the UK and they were £124, and these normally retail for about 160. So I was lucky to get these in my size, which is a UK 6.5, in this kind of cool blue. They call it blue black, I believe. They look really nice actually. So as you can see, they've got this yellow sole, which I think is really cool, goes well with the blue, and we've got this kind of blue-black design with the white tick that goes from the actual, material into the plastic sole and back out again, which looks really smart. And the unique thing about these Zoom shoes, you've probably seen on even the Pegasus, kind of stick out at the back, and they've got this kind of sharp, pointy bit at the back. You also see the numbers on there, which look again really smart. I think the other shoe has got a slightly different design on them. These are incredibly light, really light shoe. So compared to the standard Pegasus, these are much lighter. They're kind of a lighter overall design, and I wanted that because I wanted something that had the chunky sole, so the support in the sole, but was still a light training shoe, so I wouldn't notice that I've got them on. So they've got this kind of lace system running through the actual tongue. The tongue's a lot thinner, so some people don't like that, but again, on my shoes, my minimal shoes, they generally have a very thin tongue on them anyway, so that's nothing new for me. And see, it's not connected at all, it's not stitched on. And then going around the side, you've got a bit of detail here, and on the bottom, kind of what the grips look like. So you can see the sole's kind of split. You've got the Zoom part at the top, and I believe it's React at the bottom. And I really like the React foam. I've never used the Zoom before, so I'll be interested to see that. Just see how flexible this is. Now it's got some card in here, so you can take that out. And there's something else inside. So it's not super flexible, but I imagine that will wear in nicely. It's fairly narrow at the front, but I've got fairly narrow feet anyway. And these are available in a bunch of different colours, but I just really like this blue, and to be honest I got the blue on a discount as well, so that was handy. Yeah, they're really nice. Just get the other one out. So again, exactly the same, but I believe at the back it says running, yeah. And yeah, I'm just going to put these on and let you know how they feel. So I've just got these on with jeans at the moment, and oh my word, these are so comfortable. I mean, bear in mind I am used to barefoot shoes that have no cushioning in them. These feel like I'm walking on literally air. They feel like I've got pillows on my feet. I can already feel in the heel they are super responsive. They've got this kind of responsive bounce back when I step on them, and in the forefoot I can feel again, it's just got this really nice cushioning. It feels like it's going to be amazing to run in, so I'm really excited to try these out and have my first run with these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these for a run, and I will let you know exactly how they feel after I've run in them a few times. And this fit for me, so they feel quite, I mean, I'm a 6.5 and they feel really comfortable. They do feel slightly tighter around the front, so if you've got very wide feet, I think you might struggle, and you might want to get, they do a pair, I think they're extra wide, so do look out for those if you've got wide feet. But for me, they seem spot on, and yeah, wow, they're very comfy. They feel incredibly responsive, and I will take these for a run and I'll let you know how I get on. I've now been using these Turbo 2s for a few weeks, and I just wanted to give you my thoughts and opinion on these trainers really. These are so comfortable, they are amazing to run in. Now, I'm saying that from someone that is used to running in a barefoot style shoe, right? So they have to keep that in mind, that these have got no support support in terms of bounciness or rebound or softness in the shoe, because these are a barefoot shoe, and this is what I'm used to running in. This is a minimus shoe with a Vibram sole. So that's what I'm used to running in. So this, obviously, compared to it, is going to feel very, very comfortable to me. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm going back to jogging back my memory from the old shoes I used to wear like Asics Kiranos, that had a lot more bounce in them, that these are a lot more comfortable than they were. And just in regards to going from a shoe like that, the minimus shoe, to this, these are very, very supportive, and even though they have got some shock absorption in there across the entire sole, they still feel that they're pretty responsive, in the sense that when you wear a functional shoe, you can really feel your feet in the shoe, you feel planted to the ground, you feel quite connected. And yet you don't feel completely connected with these because they have got a big sole, but you still feel that you've got control, your feet aren't kind of being overly supportive, if that makes sense. To some of you that might make sense, to some of you it might not. But these are a great shoe, they're very, very comfortable. A couple of things that you might want to be aware of when you're running in them. One is I found that the tongue, in fact it's doing it right now, you can see that the tongue actually does move around a little bit. It's so paper thin that you have to make sure that you lace the laces through the actual tongue itself. Otherwise you'll find that this will just flip-flop from side to side, and when you're running it's going to move around your foot, which could potentially be quite uncomfortable. It's also quite a short tongue as well, so you can't pull it out, it's not padded. So if you're used to that kind of comfort, you might notice that as well. And I did notice that even when you lace this up tight, you don't get the squidginess you get in some shoes. I mean, on my barefoot shoe, I'm quite used to that because this has got a very thin tongue on it as well. But I know on bigger trainers you kind of don't get that, and obviously they've done that to keep it nice and lightweight, which it really is. The other thing as well is at the back there's not a lot of material. You can probably see it's very, very thin. So if you've got a particularly kind of bony heel, or you find that the back of your ankle presses against this, you might find that you get a bit of pain. Now you can get socks that have that kind of cushioning behind it anyway, so that's probably not a problem, but there's just a few things that I wanted to point out. The sole is extremely comfortable, and as you're running, you tend to find when you're doing kind of forefoot strikes, you do get a nice amount of cushioning and kind of rebound back. And I did find that my feet didn't hurt at all. Even on the first run, my feet didn't hurt at all. And I think these are going to take a while to wear in, so I think they're still in that stage where, you know, I'm just getting used to running in them. But I think after about a month of running in these, they're going to be nicely broken in, and they're going to be a very, very good trainer. The soles are very grippy, and I've ran in this in the rain as well, and I found that they weren't slippy at all, and it gripped the road very well. I've only ran in tarmac, I haven't run on grass or anything else. But from that perspective, they're a great shoe. I'm really, really pleased I got these. So if you've got any questions or comments, let me know. But otherwise, I look forward to catching you on the next video.